Oh, hello. Welcome to Martha is Dead. Played this game a long time ago. Never finished it. So I'm just gonna restart it, because why not? And I'm also like a little tired, honestly, so I feel like that's really gonna help with making sure I will probably back out of this game very fast. Anyways. Position uncomfortable scenes, covers, topics, distress. Game is recommended for an adult audience and carries appropriate age rating and adult explores. I'm just gonna make sure that everything sounds good before I decide to continue. That we don't have to keep monitoring. I hope to whomever is watching this that you enjoy. One day I hope I can get a better mic and or like just take the time to make sure that the quality looks better and whatnot. But it's excuse me, but does not feel worth it at the moment. I'm just glad I get to do this, I guess. It's quite warm in my room. I wish I had a candle. I had a candle. It was like pumpkin spice. I used the fuck out of it. My friend gave it to me for my birthday. It was quite nice.
Ciao, I'm Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women.
So the game just crashed. It literally said Unreal Engine was not Unreal Engineering enough, so it just fell on me. It's nice. We're gonna try that one more time. Also, the game by default is supposed to be in Italian. I played it a little bit in Italian. It's fine, but for purposes, just gonna keep it in English. Why did it do that? It is a very pretty game, but like, come on. Fingers crossed.
Ciao, I'm Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Before I continue, I'm gonna see if... Oh, everything's on Ultra? Sorry, y'all. The game's gonna look a little... Yeah. I think that's why that shit failed. There's nothing wrong with medium. It looks
Nanny?
beautiful.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Okay.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, I was trying to choose, but it wouldn't let me, and it just fucking glitched.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
That's addiction. She's looking for a little kick by taking 13-year-olds' lives.
Good night, my love.
A young woman. Yo, these stories are crazy. There was tweaking out over there in Europe.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place. Reel off the film.
Oops.
Open the camera.
That was so loud.
Remove the old roll of film.
Excuse me.
Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film.
Excuse my yawning.
Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is. What? Is that a person? I must help them.
My controller's like going crazy right now. Let me say that.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible. I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was.
13-year-old is
It
not
was
a
my
young woman.
sister,
I don't know why
my
the fuck
twin,
I said
a
that.
part of me. dead.
I think young
Impossible
one,
to
be a
comprehend.
young adult.
I was
It's
desperate.
like
I didn't know what to do or to think.
18 to like 30 or some shit like that.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Oh, we're playing
It's not
Martha is not
possible.
dead, by the way.
It's not true. There's no need to worry.
Bro, she is hypoxic as fuck.
Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
Eric! Go, Eric!
My parents ran towards me.
My fault.
My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Crazy, ain't it? Her very own sister. Twins at that. Sign of the cross? I mean, like...
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be
Yes.
offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit.
Don't say that shit too
that I
loud. They're
may
gonna be
be
like,
reunited with her in
Martha, you can
perpetual light,
talk?
to never suffer
Martha
the desolation
speaks?
of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Bro is asleep. He did not hear a damn thing she said. Hints can be disabled? Alright.
Books, books, and more books. In our villa there must be 10 times more than even here.
Can't see shit.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
There's a lot of stuff to interact with in this game. Let me just say that. Like,
My dog's basket, or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog, but when I think of him, I feel despair. I don't need that right now.
ugh.
Riding
never
bikes
will be able
around
to use the
here is
bike.
beautiful. These are Mummy and Daddy's bikes, though. Mine is outside.
Theoretically speaking. Yours or Martha's? Or are you Martha? Martha is... her body's right here.
I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
And now you wouldn't even, quote unquote,
There's
you have
no
to act like
reason
you
to
don't
use
know.
the phone right now. July 17th, thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur. An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Sorry, this game is like super. It's like a I guess kind of a Telltale. I mean, I haven't fucking finished the game. I've only gotten like an hour through it, honestly. But I know it's like you can interact with anything, and I be having FOMO sometimes, so I just be wanting to touch everything, like experience the game. Let me put my shit down. Freaking cutting out the ambience. Anyways, oh, it's crazy to think that that's quote unquote me, but not.
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. There must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Thank you to the developers of this game for making sure that my controller vibrates whenever something fucking crazy happens. Is that a grenade? It's a lighter. Something about it looks so satisfying to hold. Because it looks like a grenade, it looks satisfying to hold. I've never held a grenade, but that like circular shit just fits, bro.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Yeah.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
That's crazy.
These hunting
Is someone
rifles are
coming
not
to get these
Daddy's.
damn
He never went
flowers?
hunting.
Ayo!
Nanny must have left them here. When Mummy
the f-
asks for something, there's no escaping it.
She's fucking with the dialogue. She needs to shut the hell up. How do I know what to do with it? She
Everything
didn't
always
give me
has to
any
be perfect
instructions.
with her.
I'm deaf. So, what do I do?
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Is that like a secret code or something?
What's happening?
Jesus.
Who closed the door?
My controller just shivered.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What?
I'm not trying to go in, I'm trying to like be...
I must
Too
have
small.
fallen asleep.
Okay, never mind.
What are they talking about?
Oh, she's gonna be G-Smalls regardless.
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What
That's
are you
crazy.
talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same
Bruh.
old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, And for you being infertile, do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
So, like, the dad was clearly drinking, right? So he throws the glass at the wall. My thing is,
You
like,
have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl.
he's not killing it with the
What
voice
will
acting.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But
True,
now
she was
I'm
gone
home.
for a minute, huh?
We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
What? Isn't my family Italian? They were killing it with the fact showing that they were Italian in the shadow because those
Mother
hands were
didn't seem
moving.
to suffer from the situation.
She said,
All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that.
damn.
But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
What? My controller is going crazy again. Oops. This is the kind of dreams I be having when I have a long shift. Like, I be having dreams about work. That shit sucks. Like, I be trying to wake myself up and I'm like, oh no, popcorn. Fucking me kneeling in those dark ass theaters when I can barely see the fucking seat number.
Martha has lost her son.
I be waking my ass up though, but I still be going to sleep thinking about work. That shit's not, it's not fun.
Martha has lost her son.
It's saying Martha has lost herself.
Martha has lost her son.
Martha has lost her soul.
Martha has lost her son.
Oh yeah, she didn't lose her life. She only lost her soul. Because theoretically speaking, her body's gone, but I am her replacement.
Martha has lost her son. Martha has lost her son.
I stole her life. Oh shit. Her identity. This would be so much scarier if my room was completely dark. I'm not doing that to myself at the moment. Oh yeah. If you don't like gruesome, look away. We're gonna turn into an animatronic with a spring trap under the page. A spring trap as the page. I don't even know if you can hear me. This shit is so loud. Wherever that bitch off the first. She'll never blink again. That's crazy. She has a sepia eye filter in her skin. Little did we know. But, you know, how else are you supposed to know that without taking somebody's face skin off? Face cheese. It's like the high school pizzas, and the cheese would just, you know, like when they fall off the plate, just...
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister.
Sorry about the
all
Twitch.
of this was a dream and my sister is just
I don't know what that's
sleeping in
about.
her
I've been
bed.
doing that my whole life.
Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
In what way do you mean that? Like, look how nice this is. Those sheets are low-key, like, eating highlight points of interest. God, what button is that? I have no idea what button that is. I thought it was right stick, but right stick's not doing anything, so...
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
That's the run button. You can hear her feet slap the floor.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh, she's giving me an option to wear my own clothes? I can either be connected to my sister or wear my own clothes. So is it saying, like, oh, do you want to, like, embrace her identity, or do you still want to try and have pieces of your own within you? I don't know. Martha's... we'll see what my own wardrobe looks like. We'll see what's giving.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Do the floors get dusty at all? The floor's cold. It's the 18th.
It's July 18th. I always keep my trinket box locked.
Oh, this is my room. Oh, we shared a room. I guess that makes sense.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon. The The butterfly collection that
Oops.
Daddy made for
I didn't
me.
mean to cut her off. I guess Lapo's her
Nanny will be
boyfriend.
visiting me soon.
Nanny's visiting. Oh, you can see my legs. Cool. I haven't had a game where I can look down and actually have legs. Cool. Hey, yeah, hit it. Jersey Joe's shaking in his
Can I be
fucking.
Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear
Ooh.
Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
I feel like if I wear my own clothes, Mom's gonna get mad. I mean, it's not like the game's gonna end, and I don't think they're ever gonna find out that I'm Julia. That's cool though. Oh, both look nice. Both have this dark. The green is kind of nice. That middle one. Do I want to irk the mother? Let's see something. I'm interested. Because from everybody else's perspective, it will be as if, oh, and I'm wearing the shirt. That's so cool.
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Oh, dang. Yeah, why was she wearing my shit? Can I change clothes, or is this... Alright. From their perspective, they're gonna be like, oh no, you must miss your sister so much. Wow, you're wearing her clothes. But my mom's gonna be like, you look ridiculous in that. And then I'm gonna talk, and she's gonna be like, Martha speaks?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
You have opened Julia's bag. You can find objects that you love. Carry along with her. Open it again. Bottom looks like objects used to analyze it. Now try selecting the map. God damn. I mean, I guess I can only go so many routes, but it looks massive. Oh my god, that's quite scary. But, simultaneously quite cool. Oh, this is the full map. That's cool. I'm assuming this is the lake where Martha died. Yeah, I don't know. Look at all those little paths I can take. I like to always have a picture of my camera with me when you least expect a perfect shot.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay. What do I have in my trinket box?
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending...
Yes, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to
Oh God.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep.
44?
What do you
This
say?
was 4 days ago. Oh my God.
What did you say?
Huh?
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them.
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
And you can never speak again, theoretically speaking. Where would Martha keep her key though? I'm literally... No.
Even more scary fairy tales.
I wanna know. Open up the shits. Yulia, you are not doing a good job of looking. You're not looking anywhere right now, bro. I mean, we have to go get a picture anyway, so maybe it'll appear.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
Alright, whatever. We gotta go get the camera and take a picture anyways. That's quite loud. The atmosphere is nice. Super
How
atmospheric.
wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
We are Italian, right?
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
That's actually the one thing in every horror game that you don't want to be told, but...
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room? As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irene. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irene. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The sword makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. During deep winter, I would go to sleep.
Sorry, what? I honestly thought she was gonna keep talking. Read the newspaper dated 18 July. It might be on the table.
Snuggled by the fire, and Nanny would get angry.
Ooh,
Do
excuse
you
me.
want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia? For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
What the fuck does a sparrow look like?
There
Sorry,
might be birds around the little
if
wall
that's
in
a
front
dumb
of the house.
thing to say.
I always
but
put crumbs on it for them.
I am
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home.
brutally.
Carabinieri
I
investigates.
guess it's pretty.
A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was
Yeah.
killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Brutal assassination in San Casciano.
Oops.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers, and an unexpected distribution of jam.
This is definitely Italian. Why is that so important? Because pardon me. Cool. Yeah, look at this. It's so pretty. Oh, look. I want to take a photo of you. Oh, I see. You want to use... Okay. You use to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that progress the story of the game. While holding the camera, an icon will appear and indicate interest. This icon will appear and be more clear as you get closer. Press X to see a camera in any fitted attachment. Oh, cute. What do we rock on? Base or silver? We'll go silver because it's not base. Look for the subject you want. Okay. You want to take it for stipulation. The picture preview displays the setting as you change them. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by secondary layers, only to. Sorry. I apologize for my continued sounding. I do want to continue playing though. Oh, God. Use the panel's control to adjust focus, exposure, aperture. Here you'll find camera add-ons. You use different lens, films. That shit said, this is so bad, we don't even know what you're trying to do. Oh, the left is giving me... Oh, God. Sorry. Okay. Oh, that's so bright. I'm trying. I'm trying to take a photo, bro. Do I just need to get super close? I don't understand how there's a difference in what I just did, but alright.
Excellent. I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
This part is crazy. Look at our little home.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
I don't know if you turned that on because it wasn't me. Alright, this part is like, it's not the craziest thing ever, but I know it says that after this one will be suspicious, but nobody's even here. Huh? What? Okay. Thank you, I guess. Is it in... I don't like that. I think it wants me to get on my bike. On Martha's bike.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Bruh. Find a pump? You have like a tool shed? The fact that there's no music is one thing that does set me off a little bit. Like, yeah, there's like radio music, but like some real ass tunes. Pardon me. Excuse me. That's where I was that night. And that was the battle. It insinuated me that my bike gets me places faster, but you know, I really can't get anywhere with my bike right now, so. It was gonna give me a vibe to read. Let's go. Look how
I
dark
liked
it is.
watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Like, do you see how dark this room is? This is how it was.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, old photographs that
Oops.
Father took of this house.
She's gonna say pantry is empty.
Porgy Bonsi, on the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing.
I don't like the fucking hints. They're kind of annoying. And they make me scared. Make me scared.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
We're on the wrong side of the war? That's crazy. First of all. Bro, look at how dark it is.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric.
It's in order.
6 meters of white linen
It's in order.
fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this
Okay.
red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Yeah, keep that shit.
These could be of use to me.
Like what?
Mummy's
Turn your
sewing
dreams to
machine.
reality, if you know what I
She
mean.
learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good? This
Shouldn't have bought some
fabric is
for.
not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Wine.
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it. I don't like wine all that much, but I go crazy for our dessert wine. It is very sweet.
Cool. I didn't know dessert wine was a thing.
The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy bought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that. These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Super slow burn. I want to save. Let me see something. May 2022. That was the last time I played. That's such a long time ago. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen next is you see next time. Because I am too tired, and what happens next is a little complex, and I don't want to not give it its credit. So, thank you for watching, and take care of yourself, please.